Yo, and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Ryan. How you doing, boy?
Yo, welcome. I keep forgetting, man. I can't be Ras.
Your voice sounds better, though.
It's better, not 100%, but better.
Yeah.
So I think I got completely back to normal, my voice, and then I started to get a bit sick, so. But so it goes.
You're potting too hard, man.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe I caught something from my brother.
Yeah, that's classic excuse. Blame the family, blame the sibling, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what love is, though, right?
Maybe.
How's Justin? How's his visit been?
Good. I think he flies out tomorrow. Not I think. He flies out tomorrow. So it's been a longish one for them. They usually don't spend 2 weeks here, but lots of running around, seeing family and stuff.
But see, this is the dedication that you have for our listeners, right? You've sacrificed family time that has flown in to pod.
Yeah, I love you guys, man.
Or you have a serious problem.
Or I just want to make sure my opponent in my leagues listens to this garbage we speak, and then I finally win one.
How's your game week been? I guess it's over now. We're recording Thursday evening after all the games, so
weird one. Had I picked up Ashley Young over Hoiberg for that final set of games, I would have won in one of my leagues.
Yeah.
But did not expect that Everton clean sheet, so not even going to be upset about that one. The next one, I absolutely smashed it, backing some of our assets.
Love that.
And then lost in Bash. But whatever.
I mean, did we not kind of touch on Newcastle being shit away from home, their away form is bad, and Everton maybe being strong? But I get it though. It's hard to back against Newcastle after they've had a couple of good results, right?
Exactly. And yeah, I mean, I didn't want to back a defender either. I didn't expect any clean sheet today, but Everton clean sheet, definitely not.
I mean, they were out of position. Well, Ashley Young was out of position. So maybe that's what helped his score, right?
Probably.
Yeah. It might have been one of those things where we probably should have discussed it, but I was busy with work, in the tube, something. I don't know. I was doing something, I think. But we didn't really talk about it. But I think we'd have definitely discussed possible OOP. But listen, the fact that he's playing 90-minute football back to back,
man, it's insane.
This guy doesn't age, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Coleman can't get a run out.
Well, he started tonight.
I know, and we can't keep there for 90 minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So before we get started, what I'm quickly gonna do is social plugs. So Russ, please do your thing right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, Banta Boys #6585. On Reddit, /Banta_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
All right. So welcome back to another Waiver Wire quick pod. I feel like we've prepped even less for this one than we have for any other pod that we've done recently. I think it's also quick turnaround time, right? The fact that game week ended tonight, we need to try and get this out before tomorrow's waivers. So we'll try to do our best, try to suggest some names, but just have some fun with it at the same time. So I mean, if you're listening on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, please hit the like button, please hit the follow button, even hitting the rating button, the 5 stars on Spotify and stuff like that. It would really help us out. We'd really appreciate it. We're not asking for anything other than a click of a button. So as always, I guess we'll start with everyone's favorite position, goalkeeper.
Yeah. Yo, so we shouted Bentley. Bentley delivered.
Did either of us get Bentley? No.
I went Vicario. You went Dubravka. We're
Long
idiots.
term options. No, but
Yeah,
long
yeah,
term,
yeah.
right?
For sure.
Because the thing is, I heard Saw was
Almost
not
fit.
fully injured. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, if Bentley gets to start again, are you gonna consider the switch, or it's a great
So-
fixture for them?
If he gets to start again and Sa is past fit, yeah, probably. Because then I think he earned the spot. But I am currently happy with Vicario, despite the
Yeah.
loss tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Dubravka conceded 3 and still got positive points. Like what, 2 or 4 or some
2, I
some
think.
shit like that.
Yeah,
So, but I just think it was like a bad result for Newcastle sort of thing. I don't think Dubravka did anything wrong.
Right.
And I would say maybe the same thing for Spurs. Like Spurs were fucking killing it, and then West Ham kind of just came guns blazing second half. I mean, Spurs kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit, to concede the goals and lose the game. But I still think Vicario is a great keeper.
Same.
So-
Same.
You shot down Kelleher, and he shot right back at you, eh?
I know, man. Whatever. How much did he end with? Like, I know
I
he
think
got a
12 and a
clean
half?
sheet, but
Or something like that.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good fixture play, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, Matip's now out for the season, ACL injury. That's so rough, bro.
Yeah, that's insane, but it makes Konate a huge asset. Like, did you
Oh
see
my
how many
God.
aerials?
This guy broke the aerials record or some shit, didn't he?
Was it 15?
It's just ridiculous, man. I looked at his score. I was like, why is he on 13 ghost points?
Like, he was in the air more than he was on the floor in that game, wasn't he? Like, he was just flying.
Mate, it's mental. But I mean, Konate's now like nailed, right? I don't think he's like under 50, under 40% or
No,
whatever.
he's
but
not.
yeah. So
14 aerials is what he was credited with in the end. Jesus.
I mean, I still like the fixture for Kelleher because Crystal Palace are like just shit at the moment. Like, I mean, we talked about like them kind of, I guess, just kind of, I don't know, going about like casually. Like they won't get relegated, but it's not like they have like lofty aims or whatever. Like they're just there to play football, you know.
Right. I mean, Eze out does hurt them.
Yeah, I mean, Doucouré out hurts them even more.
Correct. I guess.
And now Mitchell came off injured.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you're right. Palace is not the most exciting team right now, so good fixture indeed.
No. Final name, Flappy is back, yo.
So we were waiting on this one, right? Like,
Yeah.
it was just a matter of time until he went tits up.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Came out of nowhere, though.
Yeah, like we were hearing rumors about it for a while, and then
Yeah.
nothing. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, oh, look at the team sheet. But he's not even in the squad, so I suspect he is nursing something.
Probably injured, yeah. But I like the thing is, we were kind of also hearing fans like kind of asking for the switch, but some fans were happy with Ariola. Like it was a very split sort of decision, but let's see how it goes. I mean, he looked eye test wise, like he looked like he was full of confidence, like not making mistakes, like grabbing, like holding on to the ball versus like just flapping it out, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, it also a decent fixture for them. Away to Fulham. But I guess like if you're streaming any of like the 3 names that we mentioned, I'd probably go Bentley out of all of them, I feel.
Yeah, probably. Agreed. Should we touch on how bad Raya was and the possible return of Aaron Ramsdale? Probably not.
Yeah, that's a weird one, man. I don't know. That's so unpredictable.
I guess. When is their fixture? Is it early?
Saturday at 5:30 p.m., which is the late kickoff on Saturday.
So there's still games on a Sunday.
You could still get Flappy at that point, right?
True.
Sanchez might be available in some leagues. I think he's coming into a good run of fixtures as well. So
But I mean, besides he got a pen save, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how much more I would trust him to get.
Yeah, that's
solid scores.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, there are options. There are options. Yeah, fine. I would avoid Ramsdale too. I think Raya keeps his spot, to be honest.
Yeah, it should be. I don't think it's gonna turn in one of those like Verbruggen steal situations.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty crazy. All right.
Actually, I'm not scoping
huh?
out Sanchez. He really has 7 saves in back-to-back games. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're just kind of shit.
True.
So he's probably gonna get saves. And again, fixture run coming up is really nice.
It is really
Away
nice.
to Everton, like he's gonna have to make some saves. Like,
Yep. All right.
Defenders.
Who do I like? Aurier was a no-show.
Yeah, that was disappointing. I grabbed him in Bash and then had to drop.
So the Forest boys got absolutely battered.
I guess Aurier scored better than all the other defenders, so good grab.
True. I grabbed Ola Aina myself. Horrible decision.
I grabbed Felipe, right? In one of my leagues, I wavered him in. He got -3 after
-3.
conceding the 4, because I don't think he was on the pitch for the 5th one. He got subbed early.
Okay.
But still kind of shows his ability to go. It's just I didn't expect they were going to concede 5 goals. Like, that's wild.
That is seriously wild. Against a not really in form Fulham.
Right? This is the same Fulham that we were talking about, like, relegation rivals, sort of.
Basically.
And Jimmy scoring a brace, like, come on, bro. Like,
Pereira's having game of his life.
Yeah, it will be showing his.
I honestly thought he hat tricked, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
same.
even Tom Kearney, who I shouted, got the goal.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah. So I mean, Forest, like, I probably wouldn't touch any of their defenders at the moment. Like, I feel like something's up there, man. Like, I don't know if you saw the tweet that got posted.
I saw it.
Discord. Yeah.
McKenna and I can't remember who the next one is, but they're basically banned and available for sale come January.
Yeah, that is wild, man. It's McKenna and Joe Worrell.
Right? Yes, right. There you go.
And this is your club captain, bro.
Yep.
Like, that's wild. That's wild. And there's talks about, Steve Cooper possibly losing his job because of the poor run, and yeah, so let's just avoid. But I mean, why don't we talk about, like, the options that are facing them, right? The Wolves defenders. So Nelson Semedo, Craig Dawson, Hugo Bueno we saw come into the fold.
Yes.
No.
So I like Semedo, but you don't know what Semedo you're gonna get, right? Like,
yeah.
I came up against him this game week and I was just shocked. He was ghosting really well coming up to that, like, a minute mark, 90 minutes, and then I genuinely thought it's just a matter of time before they lose this clean sheet. Didn't happen. Luckily, I still won that fixture, that matchup, but Semedo put up a solid, 16 points, something around there.
Yeah, I think you can gamble on any version. Like, I generally think Wolves can keep a clean sheet here. Like,
yeah.
their home form is good, right?
True. Who do you? Okay, so so you said Bueno. We spoke about Semedo. Dawson's still widely available.
Goal threat. Set
goal
pieces.
threat. Yeah. Who's your preferred Wolves defender?
Out of the 3?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go with Semedo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Why?
I don't know why. I would say so. Like, Totti doesn't ghost very well. Semedo probably has the potential to do the best, but Craigie Dawes is pretty consistent.
Like Dawson probably has the highest ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So
Yeah.
I guess if you want to be boring, I actually know not much about Bueno, to be fair. I
Mm.
didn't really pay attention to him last season when he had some runouts.
Yeah, so I go Craigie Daw.
So, I mean, Bueno has the potential to get some key passes.
Potentially, but what's a guarantee he starts again?
Fair. Semedo's probably highest value defender there then.
Yeah.
But like you said, Craigie Dawes with the highest
Nailedness,
yeah.
highest ceiling. Yeah.
What about Doherty?
If he starts, then I grab him.
Then you
I'm
grab,
not-
okay. You're not going to roster.
I don't know. Like, if you have nothing else, if you didn't get any of the other players that you wanted,
Okay,
then go grab him.
gotcha.
It's early enough into the game week, right? It's the second time slot on the Saturday, so you
Yep.
still got options I think you can find elsewhere.
Fair enough.
Where can we go next?
United? Yes.
United. Lindelof.
Yeah, so he's in and out,
Yeah.
but he absolutely smashed it the other day. Came back, didn't do too bad.
He shot the better versus Chelsea, didn't he? Only 45 minutes or something?
Oh, you're right. He got subbed at like 47 or something weird, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
So I don't know if I'd go there. I mean, there's I mean, speaking of like top teams and whatnot, but there's one I wanted to talk about is Joe Gomez. Like, I know we spoke about Konate, but
Mm-hmm.
is there a chance maybe we can gamble over there?
I would love to. I just didn't realize he was that lowly owned. He's under 40.
Yeah.
He's not available in any of my leagues. I tried. I actually
Yeah.
even wavered for him and I didn't get him any league.
Yeah.
But I do think he has the potential to even play in Konate's spot. So, like, if they bring back in Tsimikas, he can still get a run out.
Yeah.
Any love for Fulham defenders?
Adara Bioyo got a start, eh?
I saw that.
Yeah. Absolute ghost machine from last season.
Yeah.
I don't know if his lack of ghosties was because against Forest were what? Shit again. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we didn't see his true potential. Decent fixture. I mean, hosting West Ham. West Ham still look good. Like, I think West Ham score.
Yeah, I think so too.
So Adara is probably one of my lower options to look for.
Fair enough. Bournemouth boys. Yet another
Yeah.
clean sheet for them.
Yeah.
Your boy
We talked
Kirkes.
Yeah. I was disappointed though. I only got like 8 points from him. Like, that's pretty much just like a clean sheet thing. So
Yeah, I know. So Senesi would have been the pick of the bunch, right?
yeah.
Got the goal.
Yeah.
Smashed it, really.
I mean, Zabarni as well as a safe choice,
True.
right? I mean, the United fixture is a tough one, but again, I think it's one of those players that if you grab now, you still can consider holding on to.
Right.
And with all these injuries flying about the place, if you need a nailed defensive option, then I think you can maybe consider one of these boys. Like, also, Adam Smith came back into the fold.
Yeah.
0 hero.
Yep.
And he ghosted really fucking well. I think he got like 17 or something like that, right? This game week.
Did he? Wow. Okay.
So like, if I'm maybe gonna rank them, like, it's weird. Like, Kirkers used to ghost well when he started the season.
Yeah, I remember.
You're the one that like even convinced me to go with him. I'm glad I went with him. Like I still got the points from him, right? It's just I expected more.
Same.
So like, okay, if you had to rate them now, how would you rate these Bournemouth boys?
So I've been pro Adam Smith for a little while. I think
Is it because we're discussing Bournemouth defenders? You went, ugh.
yeah, it is. I think I'd probably go Senesi, unfortunately, first. Adam Smith second, and then Kirkers. At this
Yeah.
current moment, but it could easily rotate again next game week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
In terms of, okay, so let's see. We have, Bournemouth defense. We have Everton defense available. We kind of spoke about them already.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley Young, I still think it's OOP. Listen, if he starts OOP again, then I'd say definitely grab.
Yeah.
Like,
Brantwaite just doing the job now, man.
yeah.
As
And
soon
we've
as that
been
drop.
plugging him as well.
Yeah.
But he wasn't ghosting well. That's
He
the
wasn't.
thing, right?
He wasn't. Patterson came on, right?
Yeah, got the assist as well.
Yeah. So if you had to rank, like, say, Everton defense, Fulham defense, Bournemouth defense, and who they will shout again? I guess Wolves for this next game week. Who'd you go first?
Probably go Wolves first.
Wolves. Okay.
Yeah.
Then who?
And then maybe Everton.
Despite Chelsea.
Yeah, like, I know we can attack and stuff like that, but it just seemed a little disjointed last game versus United. I don't know.
I heard it was one of the worst. I didn't see the game, but I heard it was one of your worst for the season.
Yeah.
One of United's best.
Yeah. I think it was like a bit of both, really. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, fans were quite vocal on Twitter and stuff like that about it. So, like, questioning what is Poch doing, etc., etc. I mean, if we talk about like defensive actions and stuff that they have to do, I think that's also why I'd give Everton defenders a bit of a bump, because I would think like Chelsea has a better attack. I mean, I know United beat us and all that, but then you could maybe say Bournemouth defenders have a chance then if United attackers are gonna attack, sort of thing. But I'm gonna go with the home team in that situation. So like Everton at home versus Bournemouth away.
Right. Okay.
I know Fulham is also at home, but again, I still think it's the fixtures that they had and stuff like that. Like Forest being shit. Before that, they had Liverpool, and that was the first game without Alisson. And we know how big Alisson is for them.
Yeah.
And I think the game before that was at home to Wolves on a Monday night. And Monday night games are always tricky and stuff like that. But again, like they conceded in that game, right? So they conceded it in 2 of the 3 games. So yeah, I'm. Long story short, basically, Everton, Bournemouth, Fulham.
Okay. So Wolves, Everton, Bournemouth, Fulham.
Yeah.
All right. You want to move on to the mids?
Yeah, we can do mids now. Where do you want to go?
Anyone you grabbed this game week that actually paid off? I grabbed Kearney in one league.
Midwise, no. I think I only grabbed defenders, because I grabbed Kirkes in one league.
Okay.
And then in my other league, did I grab any mids? No, I don't think so. It was purely just defenders that I grabbed. Like, all of my actual mids are injured, man. Jensen's out, Eze's out. Like, it's fucking brutal at the moment.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe talking about mids is a good thing. I mean, I know where to start, Ryan. Ross fucking Barkley.
Oh,
you big this boy
yeah.
up so much and you bench him. Talk to me, man. What's the thinking behind this? Because we saw DraftPie drop like a stat or whatever about him, right? In terms of like the double digits against like the top teams.
Yeah, right.
Stuff like that. So they're playing a top team. They're at home, right? So what are you doing? I mean, on paper, you're like, okay, fuck me. It's like, the treble winning champions or whatever. But would you not take that punt?
I don't think I'm going to. So sorry, let me explain. Right, I own Barkley in 3 leagues. I own Doughty
Yeah.
in 2, and in the 2 leagues I own Doughty, and I played Doughty thinking he'll have more work to do. Doughty did score better, but just marginally. I really should have played both of them in all leagues, but I just think Rodri's back, right? It was just a game suspension.
Yeah.
I think City are going to dominate that game. I think they're going to maintain possession, and I think it's going to be hard for Barkley to rack up the points again.
Mm.
So I'm probably going to play with Doughty again if he
Yeah.
starts.
Yeah.
And bench Barkley if I have the luxury of, benching players. I mean, with all the rotation going on, I had to scramble to get a full 11 out.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel your pain, man. I mean, speaking of benching players, Goodmanson, good segue.
Yeah. Benched.
Back-to-back games, frustrating as fuck.
Did you drop?
Yeah, I did. Before his back-to-back benchings, I got offered Ryan Christie for him, which I turned down. I mean, it's tough though. Ryan Christie dropping 4-point games, like, you're skeptical while Berg is just ghosting out of his mind. Like,
Yeah, 5 off the bench, 24 minutes or whatever it was.
5 key passes, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a tough one.
I hear you.
Where else can we go?
So I want to talk about a player who is excellent if he starts, man. Sarabia.
Yeah, he absolutely ghosted this game, eh?
Yeah, what was it, like 15?
Yeah.
Man, I'm so annoyed I missed that team sheet by 3 minutes.
You'd have grabbed him.
I would have grabbed him. I didn't. I went and checked all my leagues and he's gone already. And I was like, oh man, bloody work.
Maybe it's one of those situations where if he's available to me, I should grab him and shake off the pains of yesteryears and
Probably
previous
should.
game weeks.
I think he's worth rostering now, just at hopes that he plays on the weekend. If he doesn't, you can drop it out. Obviously, pick up a streamer. So
Yeah, I mean it's a good great fixture actually.
yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Yeah, great shout. I don't know. Mids are a little. They don't. I don't know. Fill me with a lot of hope in terms of the options below like 40% and stuff like that.
Agreed. I mean,
You're like really scraping the barrel, I think, at this point.
yeah. There are a few Brighton ones. Buonanotte gets another return. Any love for that? Or the reverse OOP in Chilwood?
He scored, right, this game week?
He did.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That one's tough.
I
It's,
agree. I think Buonanotte has like appeal, but Brighton on a whole right now, despite the win. Oh, was his involvement chalked off? Anyway, I'm seeing he only had 2 points.
Who's that?
Buonanotte.
Oh, maybe it was chalked off then.
Okay.
It was the game against us that he scored the goal, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, the fixture is fantastic. It's at home to Burnley. Burnley will concede.
Yes, they will.
So if Buonanotte starts, then maybe it's worth a punt. But don't be surprised if there's an early subbing or something like that.
Right. I mean, he's been getting these 45-minute runouts. It's gone up a little, very, very little. But he crossed the 60-minute mark in his last game.
Yeah.
What about the Brentford boys? I know you were kind of keen on Yarmo.
Yarmo? Yeah.
He didn't
how
do
did Yarmo
horribly.
actually do-
He got 4 points in the end, but he only played 45 minutes. That's the worry, right?
Yeah, that's a concern. But Mbuemo injury.
Oh, yeah, it's very true. And it
So-
sounds like it's going to be a long-ish one.
Yeah, and then there's AFCON that he's
Yeah.
going off to. So, like, I'm an owner. Like, I'm worried now, man. Like, did I miss my opportunity to trade him out?
Maybe. Who do we think goes up in value with that injury?
Dare I say Damsgaard?
Really? Oh, okay.
I think he's fit again.
I was going to say Godos.
Yeah, Godus is also a great shout. Did Godus not ghost decently this
He
game?
did.
week?
He did. Like
Yeah.
7, was it?
Yeah, 7.5.
Nice.
So, yeah, I guess you could look there. Dams came off the bench, I think, and got 2 points this game week. So, like, he's back in contention in that sense. So there will be like some random Brentford asset that I think will get a bump up in value because of Mbuemo's absence. But at the
Right.
same time, do we look at it like great asset out of a team? Does that also just affect the team in general in terms
Probably
of how
does,
they attack?
yeah. You're right.
Right? Yeah, so
Yo, we shouted 1-0 here already. I want
Yeah.
to throw out another one. He's probably never going to start a game this season, but Jacob Modre, yo.
oh yeah, your boy, yo. I know you have
Yeah.
like a bit of a soft spot for this guy.
Some FPL love.
Yeah.
Came good when I needed him. I think apparently that's his second sub appearance. I didn't even realize he made one earlier, and he made one in November. But good to see him back, yo. That was a lengthy injury.
Yeah. Very much so. And Brighton could use more
Depth.
backup, more depth.
Yeah. I think if he gets to start, I will punt there.
I doubt he gets to start though.
Me too. I can't see it, but never know.
Yeah, in terms of mids, there's no one else that I'm kind of eyeing up at this moment.
Not even Lewis Miley.
He's been averaging like 7.5, I think, last 3 game weeks. This game week got 8,
Okay.
so he's steady Eddie.
Yeah.
Fixture is okay, but I do expect Newcastle to get thumped.
I feel like he does better in the tough fixtures, though.
Could be. I mean, Spurs don't really have that strong of a midfield for him to contend with.
True. Okay.
Could be. I mean, he's finishing close to 90 minutes, right? So,
Yeah.
all right. Let's move on to forwards. Or do you
Okay.
have anyone else you want to talk about?
No, I don't think so. They have a lot of forwards, actually.
Yeah.
There were some not random, but there were some interesting names that popped up this game week.
Yeah, for sure. Where should we start?
Let's talk on the ones that we've shouted at points. Sinistera, finally.
Finally got the fucking start.
Start, assist.
Yeah. People were praising us in the Discord. They're like, "Oh my god, you guys are on fire."
yeah. To be honest, a lot of the other forwards didn't do that well. Or at least return wise.
Hmm.
But Bruno Larson, we saw some potential coming out there.
Yeah, we both talked about like grabbing him.
Yeah.
Because he did show the ghost point potential last game week, and yeah, I mean he kind of did it again.
Yeah, 6 points. Not best.
I mean, in 69 minutes,
Yeah.
it's better than J-Rod's 4.5 in 90. So,
Agreed.
but I think, would you still go with J-Rod at that point? Because like I was in that situation, right?
I think I would. Just because he has pens.
And 90 minutes.
And 90 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
The boy, Raul.
Yeah. A brace. I think if you own, you sell high.
Yeah. So do we think like Fulham's coming back? What to make of Fulham, man?
I just think it was just the opposition being terrible as well.
Okay.
I don't know if they're back. Like, how's their fixture run even? Like, they've got West Ham at home, Newcastle away, Burnley at home, Bournemouth away. 2 of those 4 are okay.
Yeah, 1 and 3, so not that bad to roster a player for 3 weeks.
Yeah. But I think I'd if you want to hold Jimmy, I'd probably save him just for those Bournemouth at home, Bournemouth away fixtures.
Not
But-
West Ham.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I feel like West Ham have enough in their tank to get a win.
Fair. Any Mopai? Let's talk Mopai. He has to be
Yo.
involved
Yeah, has
more
to.
now.
Yeah. With Mbeumo out, has
Yeah,
to, right?
exactly. He should see a decent uptick on ghost points.
Yeah, but he only scored 4, right? Didn't Mbeumo come off at halftime?
Before it, no? Like, he scored in the
Yeah.
first half and then came off.
Yeah, so the thing is like, again, it's like you take a good player out of a system. Does the system still function the way it used to?
Okay, so they don't have enough training sessions to really get it functioning by weekend, but maybe after that they find ways to cope. Like they found ways to manage without Ivan Toney, right? They didn't
Yeah.
actually have a huge like gap left after Tony got suspended or injured.
So in Thomas Frank we trust, basically.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah. Good manager. Great fucking manager, actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you need a forward, he should definitely be nailed. He might have pens potentially, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a great shout. Yeah. Fair.
I
Fair play.
really don't want to go here again. He burnt me the last time I picked him up, but Martial, yo.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah.
I do. It's just he's getting minutes. Well, he should get minutes, you would think. He got some minutes again. Fairly recently. It's a very strong possibility he comes back into the squad this game week.
Is there?
Perhaps. Rashford got benched. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
you'd like to think that's rested, right? Shake him up a bit.
Maybe. Shake him up, shake him up. Yo, Beto got his first Premier League goal, bro.
Oh, was that his first?
Yeah.
Off the bench?
Premier League. Yeah, off the bench as well, yeah. Happy
That's
for him.
hilarious.
Yeah. He's kind of bided his time, you know,
Yeah.
did what he had to do, so it was very pleasing to see that. Where else? Any other names? Cho is back, by the way. But I know we're talking about Forrest being bad, but I guess he was kind of shit too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
You're-
Origi wasn't good either.
Yeah.
McBurney's back from his suspension.
I was now gonna mention that. And I mean, Wilder's in charge now. They fired Heckingbottom.
Yeah.
So maybe he gets a tune out of Oliver.
Maybe. I mean, he's going to be on pens, right?
Yeah.
Surely he
And
still
he-
keeps pens.
And he still kind of goes to the point where he gets aerials and shit like that.
Yes.
So maybe he goes. We see the good side to him and not the fucking stupid ass red cards and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually dropped him in a league. I might try to grab him back.
Yeah. Fair play.
Friggin' Origi did nothing.
Yeah. Fair.
Where's Chris Wood in all of this? Do we just write off Forrest altogether?
It's gonna be interesting to see what they do. I don't know. Maybe see the team sheet. Because what Wood got 0.5. Didn't Origi start this?
Origi
game?
started, yeah. That's why I dropped Wood.
Right. Maybe Wood comes back in to
I
start.
think so, maybe. Surely. They need
like
him.
if Wood starts, I'd probably start him
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
because he was ghosting well the last couple of games, right? Because I think we shouted him a pod or two ago,
We
right?
did.
So yeah, I mean, if you're facing a manager that has Wolves defenders, start Wood. Gamble on that.
Yeah,
On that swing.
it's fair.
Yeah. But other than that, I think that's most of them. We could see new names as well, right? Because again of the tight turnaround and all that. So it could be a lineup call and stuff like that. And again, if you have any questions or confusion, come chat in the Discord. Like people are asking for help, for advice, every day, every game week. And we're helping them out. Right? So come join the Discord. It's free. You know, worst case, come chat some shit. Read Ryan's corny ass dad jokes.
Which I did not post in the dad jokes channel.
Yeah. You posted in every channel except the dad jokes channel.
So not intentional. So not
yeah.
intentional.
Yeah, clearly. You know what would have been funnier if after I had like complained about it, you go post it in other channels as well. I'm still not in the dad jokes channel.
The bash chatter is real now.
Yeah.
Managers are finally feeling the brunt of the quick turnarounds in a 8-person roster where if half your side is not playing, you are screwed.
Yep. And some of the swings were dirty this game
Yeah,
too, bro.
yeah. But agreed, guys. Join the Discord. It's popping.
Yeah, it's a vibe. But yeah, that's it. Quick pod, like we promised. Do you have anything else you want to touch on? Chat about? What are you up to this weekend?
I want some sleep, man. There are things. I can't remember what, but there's something I have. I think it's like a alumni event at my like high school.
Oh,
that I
nice. So
might
more
go to.
drinks.
No. This is a dry event.
Sure.
Of course. Yeah. There's no Trinidadian high school where anything is dry.
Yeah, there you go.
Even at the ages that we were in high school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Another day, another game week. We'll get through it though.
For sure.
Cool, man. I guess I'll catch you when I catch you. See you when I see you.
All right.
Until next time. Peace.